All right, guys, good morning. Hope you're having a good time home. Maybe you got some extra sleep this morning. And we are going to go over just a couple things, okay? And then I'll let you guys go. I do want to talk to a couple people after I'm done, but other than that, it will not be long at all. First thing, I'm noticing that more and more of you are beginning to come to school, and I have a feeling over the next several weeks, maybe the next month or two, that more people will maybe start feeling more comfortable to come back to school, especially when it starts getting nicer out, and we can do things outside, and maybe we'll feel safer doing so. Having said that, because there's more people coming in, and we already did go over in the first marking period, but it was fairly early when we talked about the different machines that are in the weight room. So, and I already had some of the girls kind of watch those videos while they were in class to kind of refresh the memory so that they know kind of what to do so that they can try those machines out. What I wanted to do with you guys today, just real quick, is I wanted to just show you where those videos are. So if you are all remote right now, not really something you have to worry about unless you go to the gym. And if you are going to the gym, you probably already know how to use many of those machines because you've been going to the gym. This is more for those of you that are thinking of coming back to school soon, or at least, in the next month or so, maybe even the next couple weeks. Also, for those of you who are not familiar with machines and who might have forgotten the videos or didn't watch them. So I just want to show you where they are. If you're going to be coming back to school, it's very important that you watch these. And it doesn't mean you have to watch them from the beginning to the end. You can fast forward through and kind of see. And what I'm talking about is in the first marking period folder, going into the week of 10/12 and also the week of 10/19. You'll see two assignments. The first one is workout machines part 1, and the second one is workout machines part 2. Those videos are videos of me going through every machine, if you guys remember, and I went through how they work and what's expected. So I want you, before coming into class, if you haven't already, some of you already have because you've had me over the last couple, classes in school. I want you to watch these so you can get a little bit more familiar with it so that when we do come back to school, or when you decide to come back to school in person, um, maybe you feel a little bit more comfortable instead of like looking at a machine and asking for help. And of course, I'm always going to be there to help you. But I also want you guys to kind of have your own kind of idea of how it works, and try and like try it out yourself as well. Once we are able to get into a more routine, it's kind of been on and off, right? We were in school, and then we were all out of school, and then we had a break, and then we had the 1 week last week of full remote, and it's kind of been a little all over the place. You guys know how it's been this year, right? It's been a mess. But I have noticed in all of my classes yesterday, more kids are starting to come. Um, so it's a good thing, that we can hopefully try and get into this like new normal type of thing. But these are the two videos that I would like you to review. Um, And if you want, you can take a look at the assessments that went with it. You don't have to, but. And then I would also like you to look at the muscles and movements. We will be getting more into that, but just think about that in the background there when you're kind of looking at those videos. The other thing I wanted to show you, because we're still kind of having issues with, and it's enough people that I need to bring this up again. And I know I sound like a broken record, and I probably said last time that I wasn't going to talk about this again, but I kind of feel like I need to talk about this again. Um, and I'm trying to find it here. So just give me a minute. Here it is. First marking period, week of 9/14, components of fitness. We are still getting confused with the components of fitness. There are 4 health related fitness components. We're talking about health related: flexibility, cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, and muscular endurance. Those are the only 4 that we're going to be using when you're answering your fitness log questions. And I would like to say, so here it is, it's here just in case, 914 components of fitness, just in case you need to look at that again. But I do want to tell you guys that I'm no longer going to be sending you guys a message if you get that wrong or commenting all the time. If I have time, I might do that. But at this point of the year, you should kind of know, I'm just going to unsubmit it. The problem with that is you guys do not get a notification if I unsubmit an assignment. And so a lot of times, some of you will go back and be like, oh, I thought I submitted that. And you'll just click on the without looking at the comments or the grade, and you'll just kind of send it back to me. And if you do that, I'm just going to grade it as is. So please make sure that if you look at your grade and it's anything less than a 10 out of 10, you might want to check to see if there's a comment there or if I highlighted something. And it's most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be about those fitness components. Does anybody have any questions about that?